Grandies and granddads, greetings and salutations. Listen, I go by the name of the Black Abstract. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and all that good stuff. Listen, before we get started, I just want to give a thank you to everybody who done like, subscribe, commented on the channel, whether you agree with me or disagree with me. Listen, it's greatly appreciated. We almost at 2,000 subscribers. I couldn't even believe it yesterday. It's one of the videos I posted must have got a little traction, so I jumped up a little bit. That was my goal before the new year, was to hit 2,000. So we're there. And with that being said, like I said, I'm gonna do a giveaway. All you gotta do is go to iamtrill.com, scroll down to the bottom, subscribe with your email address, and I'll be sending the email out to everybody who got picked for the giveaway, and I'll send you something that you're liking. So let's talk about it. Power, Ghost season 2. Episode 6. I want to give my predictions on what I think is going to happen. Listen, spoiler alert, if you haven't saw episode 5, which I believe everybody have, you shouldn't. It's Christmas, holiday. It ain't nothing else to do unless you want to watch Christmas movies all damn day. You're going to catch up on some damn Power or something like that. So let's talk about it. Episode 6 or episode 5, as we know, Tariq was in the can. He was in the bink. He got the letter from Big Ghost saying that I knew you'd be here, Lil. I knew you was gonna be here. So with that being said, Tariq's only option that he has, he can't touch this trust fund because one of the agreements on that was he had to complete college with I believe a 3.5 GPA. So he can't touch that money. So he can't personally bail himself out. Only allies he has right now, he got his grandma, he got Braden, and he got Lauren. And you can say Monet might possibly be an ally just before the simple fact that Tariq is the one who is moving all the product for her. So he also could fall back on Monet. She also knows he just got custody of his sister. And she knows that Tariq is a valuable asset to her organization. So I think Monet... she could possibly get him out. But I think more so Braden and Lauren are going to come together somehow and then figure this out, and they're going to get him out. For one, Braden's parents got money. They have some kind of political pull and sway. So I think he'll get that involved. He'll use that to his advantage. And I think he'll do that by kind of just submitting to whatever his family wants him to do. Because as you know, he's one of them spoiled rich kids, so he's always at the odds of what the parents want him to do, whether it's pledging for a fraternity or something like that. So I think he'll use that to his advantage. He'll obviously put 2 and 2 together and know that Kane was the one who set him up. And I doubt if he confronts Kane about this. I think he's just going to be coy with it and just play it dumb. But I think he's going to eventually have to tell Tariq, and then Tariq will tell him probably how to move and maneuver from there. But I think Lauren and Braden are going to put their minds together and somehow get him out of here. And I think Braden's probably just going to sell a hell of a lot of drugs in order to try to get him out. Or, like I said, he could use his family's political sway. I also believe Simon is a possibility. I forgot to mention Simon. Simon is another avenue and possibility for him getting out. Because as we know, Tariq's main purpose and goal was to take care of Zeke. And if he's not doing that, he can't do that in jail. So, and then as we know, Tariq does have a business with Simon's husband. So that might play that might come into play as well. So a lot of people don't think Tariq has allies. He really does have some allies. He do got people in his corner. And Monet trusts him more than she trusts her family right now. You got to think about that. At the end of the last episode, he told her, listen, Diane is the one that stole your money. Drew's still popping old boy at the college behind your back. And Kane was the one that put sugar and switched to work. And think about how much effort that was for Kane to do all that dumb shit. You think about you got to cut all these bricks up and then fill them. Just imagine going to the grocery store. Yeah, I need 500 bags of sugar. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? How did he even got that much time on his hands? I don't know. It's TV, though. It's TV magic. Because I'm like, I can't just picture Kane going to the store and he got a little guapo. He probably sent a little guapo on there. Yo, get like 50 bags of sugar. Guapo probably like, what? Yeah. And then sugar ain't even materialized enough as the way they showed it in the fucking, it don't hold up like that. It would have been all over the place, Hey, it's TV. I ain't gonna get into that. I'm just this is my predictions. So also, I think that I think that Monet and Kane are going to have to team up, and they're going to be back as they once were before. And the whole objective is to get rid of, big dogs who's out of jail. Tejada, he got to go. But I don't think it's going to be easily. I don't think it's going to go how they think it's going to go. And the motive behind it is because I think Monet wants to be with Mecca. And then Kane, after being kind of just, I don't want to say shunned, but just seeing as though he's not his dad's right hand man, Drew is. I think that's kind of, Kane is like, he just wants to kind of be accepted. You know what I'm saying? And when he's not accepted or he feel he's not being utilized effectively, he kind of get in his feelings like. Then that's the whole reason with Tariq, because it's just like, okay, you got Tariq now, I'm not useful. So that's Kane's motive, kind of as like, yo, I just want to be accepted. I want to be utilized. And I guess to him that's love. I think that, and somebody said that Drew is low key the strongest out of all. I listen. I don't know if he's necessarily the strongest, but I definitely would say that Drew he's what's the word I'm looking for? He's definitely he's not no pussy. I want to say that. And Drew's a lot smarter than what I think Monet gives him credit for. And I think Drew is listen, Drew a soldier, man. We done seen time and time again. Drew is about that action. So that's another thing, So him and his father, I don't know how that dynamic's gonna work. I don't know the relationship they had. We'll see. But it's gonna be interesting to seeing how he operates getting out of jail. And we don't know what he did to get out of jail. We don't know if he snitched. We don't know what he had to do. All we know is he got that conversation. He's like, I'll tell you anything. And it's like, that didn't sound right at all, And he didn't have to do that because he technically got released on the technicality because the prosecutor who prosecuted him got caught tampering with evidence. So automatically them cases gets dismissed because it's a possibility he could have tampered with evidence on this case. So, the state could retry him again. We'll see, we'll see what happens with that. I think Mecca will get wind of old boy being out of jail, and I think he'll try to intervene. And he's going to be in a tough spot now because Kane doesn't know that Mecca knows everybody, all the pieces on the board. Kane just thinks Mecca is just this connect who don't know too much, but Mecca obviously knows everything that's going on. And I think he'll probably try to remove Mr. Tejada, but it's some connection between them. They might be brothers. A lot of people have been saying this, and it's a possibility. And that's what made it messy, because maybe she used to talk to Mecca first, and then whatever happened, and she wound up talking to his brother. So that is a possibility. But if that is, then I was like, he should have been going to visit. But I'm telling you, Power got something up their sleeve. They don't tell us every fucking thing. But there's some connection there. I think it's a possibility they could be brothers. Who knows? And maybe that's why he didn't want to help Zeke out, because listen, he like, yo, I know you done had a baby by my brother. As well. Who knows? It's something going on. I got a feeling they're going to tell us something, and it's going to be like something else revealed, just like how they revealed that Mecca and Monet was Zeke's dad. I think they're going to have another big reveal where they let us know that Mecca and Mr. Tejada. Notice I keep calling him Mr. Tejada because I can't remember his name for shit. But I'm gonna be I'm gonna be respectful to my elders and Mr. Tejada. And yo, listen, Mr. Tejada is a true Hispanic, because Hispanics, I ain't gonna say they can't dress, but they have their unique way of dressing and they dress like Hispanics. And he was in the whole, I think, Balenciaga or Givenchy, and I said, even with this higher end outfit on, he still looks and dresses like a true Hispanic, and I love it. I'm like, okay, okay. And those not his kids. Let's be honest. Maybe that's the reveal that none of those kids is his, cause they ain't got a lick of Hispanic in them. They don't. They don't. We don't believe it anymore. No. Especially Diana. Nah. Diana also is another ally that Tyreek does have. And you see how all the kids are kind of, I don't want to say they're they're like swaying or going against Monet, but they're becoming defiant in their own little ways. You know what I'm saying? Just like on the preview we seen, she was like, "Yo, I killed the man." She's like, "I didn't tell you to do that." And the fact that she said that versus just like, "Yo, I'm sorry, I feel bad." I'm like, "Yo, she's cold." Diana is really cold, low key. Like she really don't care, because when her mom even said I had to kill a man, she had no, like, it was just normal. And I mean, I know this what this family is. You know, that's what they was born and sworn into. But still, I'm like, yo, that's cold. Aside from that, I think Diana is gonna. I don't know. Effie got to get brought into the picture somehow. So listen, Tyreek has a group of he got Braden and Lauren. He has Effie and Diana, and then he has Monet. And then another wild card is the grandma. And like I said, Diana is going to somehow find out that Kane has something to do with Tyreek getting locked up. And I think she's going to put her own play in motion and try to get it to where he gets locked up. Because Diana, I know she loves her brother. She don't trust him as far as she could throw him. And I think she just kind of, in her heart of hearts, like, believes right is right and wrong. And let's be honest, she in love with Tariq. The girl loves Tariq. I don't know why. He ain't even pop her. He ain't did on Twitter. But she likes Tariq a lot. You could tell. And she just, I don't know. I think she probably just like, yo, that's not right. Tariq, even though Tariq's done shit, this is not what he should be going down for. But then again, he should be going down for when you really look at it. But, the show, we got to make Tyreek the good guy. But he's really not a good guy. He honestly should be just sitting where the hell he's at, because he killed his daddy. You know what I'm saying? And he killed Reynolds. So technically, he is where he's at for doing something he did do. But as we know, the show revolves around Tariq. So, obviously he's going to get out. But yeah, so those are my predictions. I think it's going to be one of those groups of allies. Like I said, I think Braden and Lauren will team up. It's going to be Diana, Effie, or I believe Monet will have something to do with it as well. And then, like I said, Simon is another possibility. And then, like, the wild card. Okay, this is the wild card. The grandma. Because the grandma is the alibi. This is what Tariq used as the alibi. So she could be spiteful and be like, listen, you wasn't on my damn couch, blah, blah, blah. Or she could be like, you know what I'm saying? She could look out. I don't think that's going to be the latter, because obviously, what Tyreek did to her in court. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Braden's definitely going to try to get some revenge on Kane. Somehow. It's going to be with the help of Tariq. But I think Diana might beat him to the punch. I don't know. Kane got to go. But listen, I love Kane because he's like Kanan. He's the antagonist that Tyreek needs. But also Professor Milgram, she's out of here. Without a shadow of a doubt, you can mark my words. This is the last we'll see of her this season. She's out of here. She's done. Her storyline is complete. She deserves to go. She is a mess. She acts all high and mighty. She's out here fucking around with students. She's a piece of shit. And then soon, when it was chance, she threw Tyreek under the bus. And also, she coerced Lauren into wearing the damn wire. Lauren, dumbass, gonna wear the shit. I'm like, oh my god. So, we'll see what happens though, man. It's also gonna be a situation with Sax and Redman's character. I don't know how he's going to use Sax. Davis wants Sax to somehow get Redman's character. I don't know if it's his brother or whatnot. He wants him out of jail, and I believe it was something that Davis did. That's what they implied. We'll see what happens. Tariq's boiling in jail right now, and out of all the people I think he's the most upset about everything that happened, I think the person he's most upset with is Ghost, his dad. for getting that letter, because it's from that letter. It seems like Ghost doubted him from the get-go. He didn't think that he would amount or be anything, but it's the path he decided to choose. You know what I'm saying? Once he knew his son was dedicated to this path, I think that's when he probably knew, like, you know what? You're done. So I think that's what's going to happen as far as that situation, and I think that's how Tariq feels. But I think in order just to prove his dad wrong, he'll come up with something. It's going to be hard for him to do it when he's filled with rage and he's sitting behind those walls. But Tariq's a smart dude. He'll figure it out. If not, his team will figure it out. He got, like I said, he got some support around him. We'll see how this happens, though, man. Post your comments below. Let me know what you guys think. It's a lot of theories going out. I can't wait to Saturday night because it's long overdue. Post your comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Like I said, thank you for everybody that subscribed. Go to IamTrill.com. Scroll down to the bottom. Enter your email. When you subscribe or with your email, like I said, I'll be contacting you, letting you know if you won the giveaway. Till next time, peace.